Border crossings are nothing new, but a recent Mission Impossible style attempt in Eagle Pass left law enforcement stunned.
So how did it all unfold? The News 4i team's Jordan Elder takes us to the scene for a closer look at how this underwater attempt went wrong.
We've done several stories over the years about migrants trying to cross this river looking for a better life in the United States. But one recent crossing attempt is unlike anything we've ever seen. It all started in a neighborhood about 5 blocks from the border. A concerned resident called 911 after seeing someone lurking near this drainage area.
He was all dressed in black clothing, and his suspicion was that he might be trying to get into some houses.
Senior police officer Humberto Garza says when police arrived, they caught these 2 men from Guatemala and Mexico. And it quickly became clear that this was no normal crossing attempt.
Well, the black clothing turned out to be wetsuits. They also had these devices I think I've only seen in, like maybe the James Bond type movies.
Water propulsion devices, sometimes called underwater scooters.
The assumption is that they use them to navigate through the treacherous Rio Grande to cross over onto this side.
How rare is that?
That's a first for us. We saw that and we're like, we couldn't believe it.
These devices typically go for $400 to $800 depending on the retailer. Likely a bit cheaper if they were purchased in Mexico, but still a major expense. And Garza says it's no coincidence the migrants were found in this area.
They were probably trying to either hop the train or they were waiting for somebody to pick them up.
The migrants were turned over to Border Patrol, who also noticed the cinematic nature of this attempt. The Del Rio sector posting this video of the migrants set to Mission Impossible music. We're told both men were processed for expedited removal. What does that tell you about the times that we're in now, that people would go to this extent to fly under the radar and get expensive devices like this?
If somebody wants to get through, they're going to make every attempt and find every possible way they can.
This river is very dangerous. You have those whirlpools and that's why we have a lot of drownings here.
Maverick County Sheriff Tom Schmerber says this was a method he'd never seen before, but he wasn't surprised to see migrants going to these lengths to cross.
We are specifically reinforcing the border.
In the last few months, the federal government has sent troops, military vehicles, and more resources to the southern border, raising the stakes for would-be crossers. Do you expect to see more creative attempts like that because there are so many more resources at the border right now?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to be people, they're very creative. If they want to come over here, they are going to try.
Crossing numbers may be down in Eagle Pass and Maverick County, but law enforcement says this is a plot they've seen for years. When one door closes, a new tactic emerges. For the News 4i team, I'm Jordan Elder.